The Overflow menu contains some important options in setting how the content is handled inside of your bounding boxes of that particular component. So let me show you how this works. At the moment, I have Overflow set to none. And if I go down to filters and I put a blur on this image of 10, you can see that the blur is spilling outside the edges of the component. Now, when I have overflow set to none, this essentially means there's going to be no overflow classes applied to this element. So let's go down to the first option, is visible. And this option means some overflow classes will be applied to the element, and that means we want to see the content spilling outside of the object. Now, if we want to hide this, I can simply go to overflow hidden, and you'll see it instantly crops out the blur from around the edge. So anything from around the edge will get cropped out. And again, we can see that if we take this blur off, and this time let's do some transforms on this. I'm going to put a hover transform on here, and when I hover into it, it's going to scale to 200, and let's just rotate it by 10. So now you can see that stays within the bounding boxes. But if I go back to overflow and I say visible, now when I hover in, you can see it comes right across the page and fills quite a large area. So that's not the effect we want. So we want to put that on hidden. Okay, let's scroll down and look at another example here. Now I have this box of text and the overflow is set to none. And what I'm going to do, we want to set the height of this box. At the moment, it's on auto. But if I make this box smaller, let's set the height to 20. You can see the bounding box is there, but the type overruns it. And we can obviously use the overflow hidden again, and that's great. And now the text is hidden and we can't see it. But we can also add a overflow scroll, and this means when we go in here we can now scroll this content box. So if you had a large piece of text and you wanted a little scrollable box area for all that text to keep it contained in one area, that's how you would do it. And the last option, auto, that lets the browser handle how the overflow works, and it will do its best guess on how you want that to work. So it's often best to set exactly what you need if you've got a specific idea in mind. Okay, I hope you found this video useful, and if you have any more questions, please refer to the documentation or ask on the Elements forum. Thanks for watching this one, and I will see you in the next.